Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets were super efficient in this fourth quarter and even overtime as well, as they took down the Oklahoma City Thunder 113-104. And what I wanted to do was show you how important Nikola Jokic was tonight. Now, I know he was really bad in terms of shooting the ball, 0 of 10 from downtown, but as a screen setter and someone getting a ton of rebounds for them, the dude was an X factor, okay? So let's actually break down how important he was in this game. Now, right away, we're going to set up what we call a DHO, a dribble handoff between Nikola Jokic and Aaron Gordon. Now, as a screener, Nikola Jokic is one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, because what he does after the DHO is now set up another high pick and roll situation. Now, at this point in time, all Aaron Gordon is doing is waiting to see what his defender does. Is he going to go over? And if he does go over, Aaron Gordon's going to want to come off this thing quick, hard, and attack the big. Okay, but if he goes underneath the screen, all we're going to do is come back this way and take that three. And the reason why Nikola Jokic is so good is because this big cannot go help out. Either which way, he can't help out, because they do not want Nikola Jokic getting downhill and then getting a mismatch on Alex Caruso and or SGA or Jalen Williams, right? So that big is he's predictable, okay? He can't do anything, and we know exactly what he's going to do. So now Aaron Gordon has the ability to stop and pop for a wide open three. And again, none of that happens unless Nikola Jokic is there. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh, he was terrible, he was this, he was that. Nikola Jokic was massive in this game. I'm going to prove it to you. Now, very next possession down, you're going to see them switch because, well, not switch, but they're going to switch their style of defense. And the reason being is because they just said, okay, well, we cannot let us get cooked like that. So as we come off this screen, once again, we want to attack that big man. As Russell Westbrook, once we do that, we give a little pocket pass. That's all we're doing. We're giving a little pocket pass. Now, what is a pocket pass, you guys may ask? Well, when we set that screen, you're going to see a pocket open up between the front foot of the big man and the front foot of the initial defender who's stuck in that jail formation. This is a pocket right here. We're going to bounce past that thing in, and Nikola Jokic is so dynamic that he can stop and pop wherever he is and hit these mid-range shots. So boom, quick bounce pass. We created separation off the high pick and roll because the big had to rotate over for just a split second. Nikola Jokic is able to stop and pop and drain a nice little mid-range. So again, yeah, 8 of 25 from the field is not great at all. 0 of 10 from downtown is not great at all. But in this fourth quarter, he was really dynamic off those high pick and rolls as a screen setter, and either A, creating for his teammates, or B, creating for himself off the double. Now look at this play here by Nikola Jokic, right? Jalen Williams trying to go up for it. Christian Brown blocks it, and then look at Isaiah Hartenstein gets a third offensive rebound. At this point, your offense is demoralized, right? You're not feeling great, and Nikola Jokic never gives up on a play, blocks another one, tips a rebound up 2 times, and then once his teammates get the ball, he still gets out in transition. This guy has a relentless type of work ethic that you cannot teach. He might not be in the greatest shape, but this dude plays like he is in the best shape you would ever see an athlete. The dude never stops. He never gives up. And the way that this is so important, right? Getting out in transition. The reason why this is so important is because you never allow defenses to fully set up in their half-court set, okay? So let's fast forward to this next rep, right? We're about 3:30 left to go in this game. It's tied at 97 apiece. We get the ball to Nikola Jokic in that post area with Isaiah Hartenstein, or versus Isaiah Hartenstein. Now, usually, when you have a matchup you like, you're going to take advantage of it. Now, what you're going to see is the defense immediately start to play an in-the-gap type of defense, okay? So what is this? An in-the-gap type of defense is essentially where you show guys, because, again, you don't want Nikola Jokic driving baseline, so you have a guy there playing the gap. You don't want him spinning inside, getting to that right elbow, so you put a guy over there, right? You can just tell on this play alone how much attention he is able to bring. You see Shea say, hey, you got to get to that baseline. Everybody on the court is looking at Nikola Jokic, okay? So that alone should tell you how important this dude really is. All right, here we go once again. All we're doing is setting this screen, and we're setting it hard, right? Boom. And then after we set that, we're going to come back around and we're going to set a back screen, literally using our back. Now, what that's going to do is going to slow down Lou Dort and it's going to force him to switch. Now, again, all we're trying to do here is, boom, back screen. We want to pop out to this three-point line. It's going to make these guys make a decision. Are you going to stay on Jamal Murray, or are you going to give him that baseline as you get back to Nikola Jokic, right? That's one. That's one big decision. Two, are you going to stay on Jamal Murray, or are you going to rotate and give us that switch onto Nikola Jokic? Let's see what happens. So, boom, they immediately switch back. Okay, so now you have two major things. You have a mismatch here. This is something where we can use speed, quickness, the ability to get that shot up quick. And then you have Nikola Jokic who says, all right, let me clear out. Let me give Jamal Murray all this space right here to work with. And if we do want to give it to me down low, I'll be able to do that as well. So we clear out and say, okay, Jamal, go to work. And that's exactly what he does. Step back, fade away, mid-range, gets it to go. And again, you don't get that mismatch unless you have Nikola Jokic. I feel like you guys are probably starting to see what I'm saying here. Now, before we deep dive any further into this game, make sure you guys hit that like button. Helps out the channel tremendously. You guys don't even understand. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because it is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And like I said before, we're going to be covering this Denver Nuggets team throughout the entirety of this playoffs. Everything you need to know, every game, we got you guys covered. Join the family. Turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we post one of these videos. And with that being said, let's kind of hop back into the video. Then once again, have this little inverted pick and roll. We get our guy to overcommit in this direction. Caruso's already playing over there. Now it gives us leverage downhill, and we have a clear and easy mismatch here, or we can kick it out to an open three-point shooter and Christian Brown. And look at what Nikola Jokic does. Gets his initial defender in jail. We're not scared of Shea down low as a shot blocker, so we attack. Finger roll that thing perfectly, just enough spin, let that thing roll in, and from there, they were just pretty much unstoppable. Another high pick and roll using Jamal Murray, that two-man game, one of the best the NBA has ever seen in this two-man game. Set it, get him to overcommit to one side, attack the opposite. Jamal Murray just makes a really good play over to Michael Porter, who ends up draining a three ball. Beautiful job, and from there, this team was just a workhorse. Everything they did in OT was perfect. They only allowed 2 points. Another great shot here by AG, Aaron Gordon, off the drive and kick, off the drive and spray from Nikola Jokic. And once again, I am just amazed with how this team is playing basketball. They're up 2-1. They're staying in Denver for one more game and have the ability to go up 3-1 in this series. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, do me a big favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on post notifications. Let me know what you guys think about this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.